Aurora is not broken because its people have failed. Aurora is broken because its leaders have refused to act. That reaction tonight from Epitome of Black Excellence and Partnership, an advocacy group speaking out after Aurora's police chief defended the officer who shot and killed a man over the weekend. I'm glad you're with us on a busy Tuesday night. I'm Shannon Ogden. Now, this shooting happened Saturday night near I-225 and 6th Avenue. Police say 37-year-old John Belt-Stubblefield was killed during a confrontation after a traffic stop. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon reports on what police say prompted the shooting amid community calls for accountability.
On Saturday evening,
a man lost his life.
What Aurora police say was intended to be a traffic stop turned deadly.
It appears the officer believed he faced an imminent threat of death or serious injury, and he acted.
By Tuesday, Aurora Police Chief Todd Chamberlain fielded questions about what led up to the shooting.
Everything that you received today will be factual.
Here's the timeline from police, who say it all started when a solo officer tried to stop a car. Exactly why that officer wanted to stop the car is not yet public.
The suspect would not stop until he actually collided with another vehicle.
In total, the suspect's car hit 2 other vehicles, and the chief says he was not listening to demands from the officer when he got out of his car.
As he walked towards the sidewalk, he made a tossing motion and subsequently threw a handgun.
Chamberlain says other people began to gather around the scene.
He said multiple times, get the while he continually pointed back at the handgun.
That's when the officer hit the suspect.
The suspect then turned on the officer, raised his fist, and said, "I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this?" And then he aggressively advanced.
The chief says it appears the officer fired his gun 3 times, killing 37-year-old John Belt-Stubblefield.
We know that trust is fragile without question, and we take that incredibly serious. That is why this case will be investigated thoroughly, independently, and transparently.
The chief argues the officer on scene tried to de-escalate the situation.
It's not only the officer that's involved in the de-escalation process, it's also the suspect.
There have been claims on social media alleging the identity of the officer involved in this and a potential disciplinary record that he may have. When can we expect to learn more about the officer involved in this shooting?
Right now, I'm not going to release his name, and I'm going to tell you why. Again, he has not been interviewed yet. We have an intelligence group that looks at social media posts. There is threats on him and his family as well. He had prior use of forces. He also had personnel complaints, but there was nothing of major issue that we know at this point.
I have reached out to the family, who says they're still grieving and are not ready to speak yet, but if and when they are, I would love to share their voices.
So we saw a little bit there. We saw some images
Right.
showed at the press conference from the officer's body cam video, but we haven't seen all the footage of that because of department policy, they say.
That's right. The chief was saying that it's the policy of the Aurora Police Department to wait to release that body cam video until after the family of the person who had died has completely watched and reviewed all of that video. So of course, once that does happen and we have the ability to request that body camera video, we will be doing so that we can see and show you what happened here.
All right, sharp work as always. Thank you, Colette.
Thanks, Shannon.
And the advocacy group, Epitome of Black Excellence and Partnership, obviously sees this very differently. They call much of what the police chief said today, quote, reckless speculation. They say that if Stubblefield threw a gun into the grass, that was the right thing to do. He was disarming himself. The group also contends that the officer punched Stubblefield first, and quote, to call that de-escalation is absurd, insulting, and dangerous. And for context here, calls for transparency and accountability are understandable. Aurora's police department, as you might know, has been at the center of several controversies in recent years, leading to several changes in leadership, something Denver 7's been closely following. In fact, just over a year ago, Todd Chamberlain was sworn in as the 5th police chief there in 5 years. And high turnover is only part of the challenges there. Back in 2021, the city entered into a consent decree with the Attorney General's office after the office determined the police and fire department violated state and federal law. Now, this was due to racially biased policing and the use of force. A part of the agreement includes improving use of force policies and training.